Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be removing the old thigh pads off the Wilderness Aspire 100. Putting on a set of new thigh pads. And these come in a package of 2. And it also has the bolts / screws that you push through along with washers. Let's dive into it. Alright. Got a flathead screwdriver, wrench, pliers. Alright. I've gone ahead and I've removed one already just to see what I'm getting into here. And I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go ahead and remove these top ones first. Alright, and then I'm going to have to go ahead and get into the bottom side of this, the underside. So, we're just going to go ahead, just remove the top. Okay. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those push button screws, bolts, tabs, whatever you want to call them. We're going to go ahead, we're going to remove these. Alright. Go ahead and see what we can do here. Pushing on the tab. See how far we get. Apologize in advance if the camera is going to be moving. Also, went ahead and get a Phillips. Boy, that's on there too. This kayak is going about 9 years, folks. Oh my goodness. You can't even move that. That's crazy. Alright. Let's go back. Alright. That popped off. Oh. They're getting removed, so that's what it is. Alright, one clean. Alright. Alright. Now, I had those 3 on top, right? Bend this back. See what we're going to do with these. Might have to go back and forth between tools in order to get it. I want to say I bought this kayak for my wife back in 2016. So that one does not want to come out. Okay. gone ahead and I've popped those two out. They were in there, and this is what's holding them. That's the old washer. This screw here doesn't want to come out. And I can feel there's something else holding it in place here. So trying to use these pliers to grab onto. Alright. There's some kind of washer, okay, that's holding onto this mat here, this thigh pad. Just keeping this bolt in place. It's not counting on this. I can't just go ahead and back it out. It's not coming out. Folks, we got it. This bolt and this nut is tucked up in there. So took me a minute to get it, but we got it. Now let's see how hard it's going to be to install the new one. But the old one, at least on this side, is out. Alright folks, I don't know if you can see this or not. So, this piece right here, okay, this is part of the seat. So it was this bolt going through here, going through the washer. Then it had this nut attached to it. Okay. Quite a bit for these things, I think. Probably overkill, but that's the way the manufacturer made it. That's the way it is. So now we know when we're attaching the new one, that's how it goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and move the right side now that we have the left off. Just have to find what tools work, folks. All right. Definitely, this one is still really tight, just like the left-hand side was. You gotta reach up in there, grab the nut. Okay. There we go. Right hand side is off. Let's install the new ones. Okay, so this is the thigh pad. Okay. It's got the tabs. This is what it's going to look like when it's inside the kayak. You're going to get this nice side here. Kind of non-textured, regular back. It's going to be what's pressing up against your kayak. These tabs are going to go in. This is going to go up. Okay, you're going to put your push button bolts, screws through this tab right here into the bottom portion, and that's going to have the washer. Yep, that's what it looks like in the back. That's the front. Pretty much the same thing as what we removed. Go ahead with that right side. That's where we left off. Get this put together. All right, folks, so I've already gone ahead. Got that one in place, and I've got that one in place. So those are the flaps. The flaps are getting tucked in. Then we're going to go ahead with this bottom piece and bring it underneath. Okay, so that way this push button bolt screw is going to be right through both of them. Then we're going to go ahead and do this strap in the seat after that. Now you go ahead and you put your bolt through here, okay? One that takes the regular Phillips, right? Your Phillips screw. Put that back through here. Put the washer on, okay? Then you can go ahead and you can attach it, okay, right to the frame. And push it right back in there, okay? Because when this curls up, everything is going to be held in place by this one, and then you're going to go ahead and attach that nut. Then you can go ahead and you're going to seal this up. Okay. See, the whole thing, folks, is you got to feel around for where everything is. That is the biggest thing with this. You got to feel around. Great. That washer's on there. Well, go ahead, we'll get another washer. All right, we've got those two in there. We've got that bolt in there. We've got that washer in there. We're going to go ahead up underneath. Got to feel around for that bolt. There it is, right there. Okay. Flatten those down. I'm going to go ahead and attach this nut, and I'll bring it back. All right, folks, that's on. I used the Phillips head screwdriver. Went ahead, held the bolt by my fingers underneath there. Boy, what a pain to grab a hold of that, to be honest. I went ahead and I just turned it as tight as I could. I'm not going to use the wrench. to snug it down anymore. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's plenty good for what it is. All right, we're gonna go ahead, seal up the top. Right side's done. Let's do the left. Okay. Push button. Do the tab. Bring the bottom portion up. Right. Go ahead. Said you gotta do some feeling around. Get it through. There you go. I'm through. Now I can go ahead, take the part to the seat, snake that right through. Okay, it's just going on the back side of the pad, folks. Bring it right through. No problem. Okay. Take my other push tab, screw, whatever you want to call it. All right. Go to the insert. Push it through. The biggest part about this is feeling around those points on the tab. There you go. That's through. All right. Washer on the seat strap. My bolt. Right. Of course, I lost everything. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, washer, bolt. Let's go through. Come right through. Straighten this out. Okay, I've got it. Now the nut. Now I might go back with the wrench and the screwdriver and hand tighten, or I should say mechanical tighten. But right now, just doing it by hand, just so I can get these in place. Okay, just so I can get these in place. That one is actually on there. It's pretty decent. Which means to me I'm going to have to go ahead get the pliers and the screwdriver to tighten this one right away. Yep. I knew it. Okay, that's what I got to do. Oh my goodness, that's awesome, folks. That's a lot better than the way it was. Just trying to grab that nut again. can feel it went through. I can feel the screw went through. So that to me is good for right now. Okay. Come on the other side. Washer in place. Washer in place. All right. Done the top. And there you are, folks. All right, folks, there you go. Thigh pads, Wilderness Aspire 100. They're both on there. I went ahead and I torqued down that right side, that nut. So that's on there good. The left is on there good. They're in there. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up. Thigh pads, Wilderness Aspire 100. Now, when I ordered the thigh pads, they did not come with any instructions at all. Okay? You got to take apart the old ones to figure out how to put on the new ones. That's just the way this works. Maybe there's a PDF. I didn't have time to look into that, deep dive into that. But once you remove section by section of the old ones, then you know how to put on the new ones. It's really simple. Also, shout out to Travel Country Outfitters, Altamonte Springs, Florida. They installed rod holders on the back of this. Beautiful. Love it. I know they're going to work because I brought some rods over to the shop, tried it out before I even brought the kayak home. So without any further ado, we're going to sign off, folks. 406 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly appreciate all of you. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see all of you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody.